Welcome to Under the Plum Bob After Dark. Bow, shaka, wow, wow. Um, I
Sorry.
what the hell was that? What porn are you watching? Also, I've never actually seen a porn that has bow, chicka, wow, wow in it, but I feel like that's just not the typical porn sound. Like is the dance for like ravers, and again, also never heard that song in an EDM club.
No,
Whatever.
never. Not at
Yeah.
all.
I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys. This is Wicked Whims Part 2. If you haven't listened to Wicked Whims Part 1, I mean, why? And also, stop, go back, and then come back here. You're pausing for dramatic effect. Okay, so I'm Vanity of Team Couplunt. And or hydrate or tangent or whatever the hell you want to call it. And we have returning from episode Uno, the guru of Wicked Whims, Allie.
Hi, you guys. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing today anymore. Hi, I'm Allie. I'm usually behind the scenes, and I am back again as all things sex.
Oh my God, we're back again, and we have a new member. We have Jess.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey. Nice. For people that listen, I am Team Social Bunny host, and I also do editing behind the scenes.
So basically, she's a Jill of all trades. But
Yes.
we like to keep it genderized as Jill and Jack. Jill, Jack, and someone in the middle. So yeah, we have a team social money representing behind the scenes queens and team
Yep.
Coop. Okay, so where we left off previously on Wicked Whims. We talked about the fact that you have to download it and it's from Turbo Driver, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like that. It's further up in the notes. I don't want to scroll. You gotta download it. And it's pretty basic. Like if you download it just as is, you're gonna have like a sex position and no graphics. So like Barbie and Ken hanging out, having sex, just bumping ungendered uglies.
You want to spice it up a little bit. You didn't download Wicked Whims for nothing.
Unless you like bumping ungendered uglies, then you knock yourself out.
Completely vanilla.
I don't even
No
remember vanilla.
judgment. If you want vanilla,
that's
that's
like-
fine.
That's like completely like crushed Sonic ice. Like it's just crushed ice.
I always forget about Sonics. Now you make me a little hungry here. It's only 4:30. I haven't had dinner yet.
It's 6:37. I also haven't had dinner, but I ate a cookie on the way home from work. So
I had
I
a bag of popcorn, and that's the most I had to eat today.
wow, we are adulting correctly, guys.
Yes.
I'm so proud. Okay. What is everyone drinking tonight in our Wicked Whims? What are we drinking, guys? Allie?
I actually went to the grocery store for the first time in like 2 weeks today.
Ooh, look at you.
I know, I'm really adulting today. It's very,
Round of
very
applause.
well. Thank you. I have some watermelon mint vodka with some cucumber and mint lime juice mixed together. It is refreshing as fuck.
That's super ethnic of you, but I like it. I like it.
It is ethnic of me. I can't.
Okay. uh, Jess, are you drinking anything?
Well, I'm getting over a cold, so I have water, but I do have strawberry kiwi energy powder mixed in. So I'm nice and hyper.
So scissor.
Yes.
Gotcha. It's very Houston of you. I don't think you're in Houston, but it's very Houston of you to do that. The Texas reference, guys, for all of our overseas peeps, look up Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. You're welcome. Um, I am drinking black cherry white claw because while I am ethnic, today I'm gonna be a basic bitch. It has 4 calories. Or 5. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I just wanted to try it. I thought all the hype was happening, and I was like, it just tastes like seltzer.
Pretty much.
Like, I don't understand the hype. Just
I
go
don't
drink
know.
a fucking vodka, bitch. Whatever.
Because this
Not,
only has 4 calories.
vodka doesn't have any, I don't think.
I don't know. Shit, I don't
Maybe it
know.
does.
Shit. I go straight for the vodka. That's just me, though.
I never care about calories when I'm drinking.
Yes, correct. All right, guys. But train on the track for Wicked Whims. Jess, how familiar are you with the Wicked Whims?
I've got it in my game. I've got several animations. I play around with it every now and then. So pretty
I think that was,
familiar.
I think that was the best part for me was like once I realized that when they get naked there was nothing there. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get skins and like. Bi- I'm, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. If sorry, I'm just trying to yell. No, I'm just trying to yell at my cat, but I feel like I don't want to yell in your ears at my cat for scratching my couch. But that almost came out. I was like, bitch, almost came out. But
Hey, I think it's my cat constantly. I'd be like, bitch, what you doing over there?
like that's what that weird stuttering motion was of me like trying to figure out an appropriate way to yell at my cat without like making it think I'm like abusing her or something. Anyway, um, okay, so that was the cool part. Like, so recap, you have to go to what's it called? Something lab?
Lover's Lab.
Lover's Lab?
Lovers lab. Lovers
God
lab.
damn it, phone. Sorry.
It's 1994. I really can't with that phone. Who's calling? Is it Angela Lansbury? Who's calling this phone? What year is it?
I don't know, Jumanji came out, they're redoing Ghostbusters, fuck, I don't know anymore.
It's my childhood. It's basically my childhood's happening right now.
I think I fixed it. I think I unplugged it. Okay. God damn it, people. You
You
cell
just
phones.
you just unplugged the landline? What kind of savagery is this?
The thing
Okay.
is, it's for his parents. His parents don't even live here anymore. They have another house. So, like, call that house. Don't call this one. Sorry. Okay. No more
No,
distractions.
that was great. Okay. So anyway, recap. Go to Turbo Lab, then get your Wicked Whims, and then after that, you got to go to Lovers Lab, Turbo Driver, and Lovers Lab. Sorry, Turbo Driver, Lovers Lab, and that's where you can get all your shit, all your skins, all your animations, all your fun stuff like that. Once you've done that, like I said, go back to episode 1, and we'll tell you step by step on what to do. But this episode, what we didn't talk about were that you get new traits when it comes to, and I know we touched on it, but I feel like you're going to do a recap of that too. So you get new traits when it comes to like new sex or like sexual health related traits. Is that a good broad umbrella? I
You
think so.
get
That
some
sounds good.
traits you can pick in Create a Sim, and then you get traits in the reward store.
Right. Which I always forget. I always forget that place exists. By the way,
Oh, that's the
the
first
reward
place I
store.
go.
I always forget it exists. I always forget to like go in there. Um, so one of the first traits we're gonna tell you about is cuckold or cuck queen. Definition, please, anyone? Go.
So, a cuckold is basically when you and your significant other invite another person in to said fuck the other while the other watches. If
So
that makes
person
sense.
A and person B are dating or together or whatever, and then they, as a group, as a couple, invite person C to bang person A while person B watches.
Yes.
Next trait, guys. Cum slut. We did talk about that one. I remember this because I said that it was gross in my little box on the screen of her face. And she always had like cum on her face, and you could see it in the little like head on the bottom. Like you can see the cum on her face, and I was like, God, that's so uncomfortable. Take it off. Like I don't really mind if you're walking around with it on, but I don't want to see it your little head at the bottom of the screen. I just, that's just my thought
Yeah,
process,
there's a
guys.
little too much there.
It's just always there, and I just think of all I can think of is like real life and like it drying on her face.
Ugh.
See,
Mm-hmm.
see.
That would make me super uncomfortable in real life.
Wouldn't it though? I don't like being sticky, so I'd be uncomfortable for a lot of things. But yes, so that trait gives a sim a positive moodlet from having cum on their body. So yeah, or if you're romantic, you have the same effect. I don't know if that's romance, guys.
Hmm.
It's not how I define romantic, but okay.
Not how I would define that.
Anybody else like that's what you think of romance? Romance
With cum all
facials.
over. Mm-hmm.
Today is what it is. Okay. So sexually alluring. Jess, what does that mean?
It's a trait that gives Sims a huge boost to the result of asking for sex, allowing them to have sex with almost any Sim they want.
Oh, well, can I have that trait? Like in real life? Like,
Very.
I just want to be like, hi guys, I think you're cute. We should just hang out. But normally, A, I don't have the confidence to say that, and then B, I feel like it'd be like, what? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
We just get real awkward real quick. And I'm like, oh. Oh.
See, I'd want to be sexually alluring with my significant other, but that's about it.
Well, see, yeah, because you're coupled up.
Mm-hmm.
I am a single Pringle. So, it's a, what is it? Dust in the wind. All I am is dust in the wind. Is it dust in the wind?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I have absolutely no idea, actually. I think it's dust in the wind, but I very well
Yeah.
could be wrong.
I know what song is playing in my head, but I can't remember all the lyrics.
I'm the worst. Like, I will know a song because I can remember the chorus. I can't remember anything else unless and I can hear a song once and remember the chorus of it, but if I'll remember the whole song if I like actually listen to the song, like I like the song. Like the dust in the wind song, I don't know any of the words. All we are dust in the wind, I think. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry guys, that was a tangent. My bad. I'm not sorry at all, actually. All right, so next trait you can have is sexually abstinent, which we can kind of agree we all know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe everybody knows what abstinent means. Not gonna have the sex goals.
No sex.
No sex in the champagne room. All right, so this one grosses me out just because of the I don't know why the name of this grosses me out, but it does. Extra absorbency. I
You
don't
don't
know
want to be changing
why.
those tampons all the time, man. That's exhausting.
I mean, I get that, but ew.
Ugh.
This as a trait added to yourself, it sounds like you're extra absorbent. Like you as a person, or you as a sim, or just extra absorbent. Like you're just like a sponge. And I don't like sponge. Remember this from one of that episodes. Sponges gross me out.
I feel like at this point, then you should just turn off the menstrual cycle at that point. It's like, no, ain't don't want to deal with it. Just turn it off.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Change the settings.
Change your setting.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you can have a lot trait, which means that the lot itself is hypersexual, which means that everyone's gonna bang on that lot. It's a banging lot. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
I use that one when I'm making my sex clubs.
Okay, so does that make them? Okay, I've never used that trait or that like lot trait. So does that make like at drop of a hat everyone's banging, or is it like it's just the chances of people like not turning you down to bang is higher?
I think it's a chance of not being turned down. But I cheat and I turn the always accept on. So everyone accepts me trying to bang him.
So does that make more like autonomous banging happen since a lot is hypersexual?
Yes. Yes, I believe so.
Does it also make the autonomous masturbation happen? Because you know how we feel about the masturbation happening. It's just awkward to watch.
Yes. Yes, it does
Oh, it's
happen. All of a sudden, someone's having some fun, and you turn over to the bathroom, and someone's,
wanking it.
flicking the bean in the
Mm.
middle of the floor.
In the middle of the dance floor. Okay.
Floor, bathroom.
I just prefer the dance floor. I feel like it's just that song just made her feel great. It's just that song got her in the mood, and she was like, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm doing it. Okay. So we kind of touched on this earlier. Wicked Whims does not include skin overlays, so if you don't get them, you're going to be looking like two Barbies. Um, so basically, it's like this little special outfit. I don't know. It's weird. It's just like this little. It's like they're naked, but it's almost like a flesh body suit thing. It's awkward. So just please don't download skins. But you have to make sure like you look through them all because sometimes some of them look ridiculous. Like I had one where like it had the guy's penis was so big and I was like, this just looks obscene. And I don't like it. So
I
like
think I just saw one of those earlier because I was looking for new skins to get, and one of them is like ginormous.
right.
Ugh.
It was obscene, but
You don't need it that big. Just saying.
no, you don't. But also, it's also the flip. Like, have like the boobs be massive, and I'm just like.
What's the point of that? She's top heavy. She's gonna fall over.
Also, I mean, her back's gotta hurt, man.
That too. See, people don't understand that part.
Yeah. As somebody with big boobs, yes, my back hurts all the time.
Seriously, it's not fun.
I don't know that life because I wasn't blessed with that life. However, I know people who have, so I get it. Okay, so every sim has an additional layer of clothing on that's like underpants. So when you undress the top or the bottom half, they're going to reveal their underpants. But since there's a no underwear trait, they won't wear any underpants because they're forever going commando. Which I feel like would be uncomfortable in jeans, but again, not me. So then like basically you get underwear now. Like with Wicked Whims, like you can like they're all wearing panties and or boxers and or boxer briefs or tighty whities. They're all wearing them. So other sims where we act to seeing like naked sims, either good or bad, or if you're Allie, they turn it off completely because no one wants to talk about how.
I don't need you to stop what you're doing when you see someone naked. Just continue trying to wash the dishes in the sink rather than the dishwasher, okay? Just keep it moving.
Yeah, that's the worst thing is that they completely stop and they're like, what? No, get back to
They're
work.
like, okay, cool, someone's fucking, let's keep going, okay? Like, I don't care. I got shit to do.
My favorite though is that they'll stand outside like the bathroom door or whatever your sim's doing. They're like, oh my god,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
point, like children. And I'm just like, I mean, honestly, I'd probably point too, and I'm not a child, but I'm just saying, I would point and laugh if I saw someone banging in not laugh, but I would point and like snicker if I saw someone banging in like a bathroom. 'Cause I feel like you want me to. That's why you're banging in a bathroom.
You want people to notice.
Right, that's the whole point. It's voyeurism, which I'm all about. I don't kink shame, but I feel like you want me to notice, so I'm noticing. I'm noticing you, senpai. I'm noticing you. Okay. So this part is kind of cool. You get skills. She's got skills. Okay. That was some 90s music for you for Allie and her home phone.
You're welcome.
Okay. So you get the naturism skill. Have y'all played around with that at all?
Yes.
Well, isn't that how the guy got the bee stings on his hoo-ha?
Yeah, so like the more you do like your is it naturism or naturalism? Naturalism.
Naturism? But there's no L in this word, but I'm pretty sure it's naturalism.
Basically, you like being naked.
Like to be naked, as Tommy Pickles would say on Rugrats.
Being a naked baby.
So like you can do a couple different ways to boost that. To go, what now? What is? Okay, so you know how like each skill gives you something cool, like whenever you like reach a certain point in it. It just cracks me up that this just means that you can get naked more often.
I know.
Like that's your progression. The higher you are, the more naked you can be. And it's like,
Pretty much. You just built your confidence to be naked everywhere now.
Okay, so speaking of being naked everywhere, I feel like somebody needs to make like a nudist colony, but like a real one, not like a fake one, because like ones you see on like TV or whatever, like or like when they're portraying ones, always like super nice felt people and like perfect bodies and like nice tan skin and blah 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 blah. When in reality, nudist colonies are usually full of like middle-aged and older, like different body typed people. Like that's usually a nudist colony. Like, but I want somebody to make one like that.
Old saggy hippies.
Yes, on Solani. Like make one because I feel like if you're gonna have nudist, like I'd be on a beach, right? But also, do you want to get sand in your bits?
No.
Like, see, it'd be uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Old saggy hippies with old saggy nippies. You're welcome.
Dear Lord. Old saggy hippies. I've been to Venice Beach. There's a lot of old saggy hippies. Just saying.
Do they have old saggy nippies though?
They do also.
They do.
Damn straight they do. And they ain't afraid to show them. And not afraid to show them.
I just want to be that bold in my older age, where I'm just like, you know what? I don't give a damn. Look at my nips. You know what I mean? Like I want to be that.
I feel like by like 60 you will be. You'd be like, fuck it all.
My dad will be 60 this year, so maybe not 60.
70?
Okay, I'm down for 70.
Okay.
So basically, to boost your skill, you can show your body in a revealing outfit, like swimwear, which, okay, sleepwear, underwear, or a towel. Just wear a towel and a smile. To anybody who answers the door or comes into your house. Probably pinning pizzazz if you live in freaking San Myshuno, because her ass is always trying to come to people's houses.
Her ass is always coming to your house, man.
She's so needy. I heard you guys were having sex. Yeah. Can I come in and join? Girl, I never.
Hey, they do ask to join sometimes. It's kind of weird.
Penny asks all the time if she's your
Can I join?
neighbor, her ass is waiting outside of your door, waiting for you to have sex, so she can ask, "Can I? I heard you guys were having sex. Can I come and join?" And I'm like, Penny, no. Not every time.
Imagine.
Not every time.
Not
just
every
imagine
time. You're
like,
a guest, not a show person. No.
What'd you say?
So I just imagine her like out in the hall with a cup against the door, like, I think they're getting ready.
It's about to happen. Hold on. Like, bitch, go away. Get your own people. So you can also go skinny dipping or relaxing naked in a hot tub or a steam room. And I'm going to bet that with the adage of Sulani, probably sunbathing naked too would probably help with that.
Yes, you can sunbathe naked.
Well, you can sunbathe naked without Wicked Whims.
Yes. I think Wicked Whims, you just, I think it shows everything.
Yeah.
I think if you don't have Wicked Whims, it pixelated.
Because I always made my Sim sunbathe naked because if not, you get like the tan line to get a negative moodlet or something, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
that's stupid. You can get a massage while naked, which does that lead to a happy ending? Can it lead to a happy ending? Does it? Is that an option to say like happy ending when you get a massage naked?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I do have spa day now. I should try this. Um, Working out, doing yoga, meditating, or jogging naked. For the love of all things holy, don't jog naked.
No.
They will just start jogging naked. It's really kind of odd.
But unless you have like no tits and a chode, you probably should not like jog naked.
That is true. I have to do at least 2 sports bra at the gym. It just doesn't. It just
Me too.
gotta hold shit down.
I
Two
mean,
I
sports
need the
I
bras and like a
girls.
tight tank top.
Yes.
well, I mean, I have no boobs and I still have to wear a sports bra or it still hurts. So I don't know how that works. Also, because I have a larger posterior when I run it, I have to like I'm like, man, didn't have sports bras for butts. They don't. I love
That
it.
would be a good invention, though.
Wouldn't it though? Um, Dancing naked, which I think is an amazing thing to do. Everyone should do that once or all the time. Just dance naked. Not in public, maybe. Just in your room. Not in the shower though, because that's how you fall.
That's dangerous.
Soup's dangerous. Being photographed naked or photographing naked Sims. I hope that's with consent.
Are the peeping toms there?
Peeping toms. Do peeping toms take pictures on their own? Like, will they just like
I
take
don't know.
pictures?
I've turned off peeping toms. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, and he looked so skeevy. Like he was the skeeviest looking dude ever, and he was just like there with his like weird what's that thing called with the receding hairline? He always is in that wife. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact that his name was Tom Peeping should say something.
I didn't like him. Or just showing your naked body to other people, like flashing. Get a trench coat. Get it done. Looking at other naked Sims, admiring their body. Wait, your body, not the other Sims' bodies, in the mirror, or just talking about nudity. Could you imagine meeting that person who's just like, oh my god, I was also naked the other day. I know, Steve. You said
It can't,
already.
it can't be that much to talk about when it comes to nudity.
I, he just keeps like bringing it up every time that you talk about it. He's just talking about anything else. He's like, one time when I was naked, holy shit, we get it. You know we're Stop talking about it.
We get it. You like to be naked.
He's like, oh yeah, did you try the new cookie? Oh, I ate it while I was naked. Oh my god, Steve, we get it.
Did you have to throw that part in?
We
He
could
did.
have just left the naked part out.
Never. Never. Okay, so the higher your nudity skills allow your Sims to undress in more situations. I just what situations? I'm going to work naked. I'm going to this
I'm gonna
festival.
go feed the bees naked.
Oh, is GeekCon going? Oh, well, I'm coming naked. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
The fact that your sim will actually undress and go outside naked is fantastic.
My favorite is actually when they do it when they weren't naked to begin with. Like when I'm like if they're out like say at GeekCon and then all of a sudden you just have them undress
Oh yeah,
at the event. You're just
they're
like,
like,
well,
let's be naked.
okay, so that, by the way, just so you know, that's how you could. Those are all ways to boost your naturalism trait. So when you boost it by doing any of those things repeatedly, you reach level 3. Your sim can switch to an exhibitionist trait, which is available in the reward store for 500 little thingamajiggers. Exhibitionist Sims are more open to undressing and gain the ability to flash other Sims, which you know how I feel about flashing, as well as streaking on command. On
Oh.
command.
Mm.
You're like round 2, streak, and then you just go. Um,
Hmm.
Sims with this skill can flash other Sims, and I wanted to know when I read this, I thought they said pee on them, but it says pee on the spot. I was
We
like,
ain't
wait,
doing
what?
that. We ain't doing that.
No.
I really thought it said pee on them, and I was like, what does that have to do with being natural? Shit, I'm just saying, like, I should probably read a little slower. So there's that. Pee on the spot when they have a low bladder, not pee on a sim when they have a low bladder, unless the sim's on the spot. Then there you go. Also, do other sims react to this? Like, are other sims like,
I've never actually peed on the spot in Sims, so I don't know.
I wonder if you do that. Other sims like, bro, you peeing outside. This is not cool. There are traits. Would anybody like to tell what the traits are? Before I talk about one of them.
Oh, we did already talk about it.
We talked about being an exhibitionist, but there's another one. There's a
You can be a
lo-
nudist.
see,
You
for
can
my
have it.
colony.
And that's where the nudist beach come in at. See?
I'm thinking that beach that has no like that the low tech beach or whatever it is, off the grid beach.
Yes.
I think the off the grid beach should be the one that's the nudist colony, right? I feel like that's how that goes because you don't want people taking pictures of you guys while you're out, like your nudist colony. So
Unless you feel like that's what you want. If you're trying to be a colony, though, a colony or a cult, two different things.
ooh, can my colony evolve into a cult?
Don't they usually?
I think so. And then okay, what is their like end game then? Like guys, so we have a nudist colony that evolved into a nudist cult. They have to have an end game.
Shower?
What?
Is it okay if I use the shower?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what? I thought that was you saying they were gonna shower, and I was like, I don't know if that's
No, I'm sorry. That's my girlfriend.
I don't know if that's an end game. That's their goal. The goal is to shower. Nudist colony. We like to shower. I'm here for it. I mean, they are on a beach, so it makes sense.
At least they'll be clean nudists. Who would want a dirty nudist? Just saying.
I mean,
Exactly.
because you're not wearing clothes, they can see when you're dirty. They're just like, "Oh, I see you, Bill. I see you."
It's time to shower. We can
No, and
see it.
And we can see it, and not the good it. It's the bad one. Okay, so you also have so there's clubs. Like you can add like club activities. So basically, this is all forming this nudist colony cult, right? So you put that lot trait where it's a nudist lot trait, right? In Solani in that like low tech place. Then you add these club activities to it. What do you think, guys? Jess, what are our club activities?
I got embracing nudity and flashing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
See, the Embracing Nudity Club means that they're gonna focus on undressing and talking about nudity. I feel like that's what all people in nudist colonies do, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna talk about it. They're gonna convince others to do it. They're like, "Hey, don't you want to join our cult of nudists who like to shower?" And everybody's like, "That's your end game." And you're like, "So you think?" And they just like sacrifice one of them to the volcano every now and again to appease, I don't know, the food god. I don't know. This is just my head. Somebody make this go. The flashing club activity makes Sims. The people in the club focus on flashing others. That's just all you do.
So you just go around and flash people.
You're like, surprise! And then you just walk away.
Surprise! Titties!
I'm picturing just like, hey Bob, go flash those people over there in the corner.
He's like, surprise! Swing your dick! And then he keeps walking away. Like he just does it, does a weird like little shimmy, and then walks away. He says nothing.
Oh, Bob Pancake. Oh,
He just
Bob.
opens up his trench coat, he just a little, like swing, and then he closes it and walks away like it never happened. And you're just like, did he just? He did, didn't he? He did. Oh shit.
Bob Pancakes would be a flasher. He would.
I think Bob Pancakes just wants acceptance.
I think he just wants to be loved for who he is, man. He's very misunderstood.
And I think that he's going to join whatever club or cult or whatever that's going to allow him to be accepted by anyone. Bob Pancakes needs to go to the counselor.
Damn.
I just feel like Bob Pancakes needs. I mean, have you not seen him? He just looks like he's so sad. He's like,
Poor Bob. Poor Bob.
So, it also modifies most of the default relationships that you could have with other people. Like, so instead of just being like you can have the non-jealous trait, which is nice, but you can also have a polyamory relationship, which I think we talked about in the last Cowplant episode. We were talking about how we couldn't do it, but you could do it in The Sims. You could be polyamory, so you can have more than one partner, and which is cool. I like that it like opens up, so everybody can feel represented.
And this is actually one of my sorry, not even to cut you off. This is actually one of my favorite things that they brought into Wicked Whims. I don't know why. I think because they kind of have like these set people together already. It's kind of, at least for me, it's fun to come and like, let's branch off and see what other mix peoples you can bring. I don't know. I'm weird. I like to see which baby traits or which like the babies will look like for different people mixed together. So I like having it open. Fluid. We're gonna be fluid, everyone.
The ability to hop into someone's relationship, you're like, okay, hi, and then hop back out again, and nobody feels offended.
Pretty much.
Like, I think it helps a lot with that 100 baby challenge too. If you have polyamory on, because then nobody gets upset.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yes.
So each sim can also gain desire for another sim. They can get a positive lust moodlet whenever their desire reaches at least 50%, which is nice. So, but if you get too much desire, which is like 85%, then it's negative, which is weird. I don't know what that means. Does that mean like you become like from just being like I lust after you to being like Joe Goldberg from You? Like it just become too much? I don't know.
Can't handle the amount of desire you have.
I guess, but I don't know why. But why it becomes negative?
Yeah, that's weird.
We just went a little left with that one, but I'm just saying. Sims with high desire are more keen to agreeing to have sex, which I mean that makes sense, and they're also more often to just randomly masturbate.
That also makes sense.
It does, but it's also like I feel like my Sims do that no matter what. I don't know how to turn that down. Like, can we just turn down the autonomous masturbation? Like, is there like a lever? The eyeball look that I just got from my roommate's boyfriend while I'm talking about this is so weird. I just keep saying autonomous masturbation, and he's like, "What?" I'm just saying.
No, but that would be good to turn down because every time I flip over to another sim, I'm like, "Are you serious? You're going at it again?"
I'm telling you, if you guys remember from the previous episode, it's that chair that I had in that room. Everybody just kept sitting it to whack off, and I'm like, "What is with the chair?" Finally, I deleted it, and I liked that chair, but I felt like it was tainted. And like it just
They dirtied it.
It did because it was supposed to be like my reading chair. It had a cute little area, like a little reading nook in the area. So I had the chair in there, but I just keep using the wank off, and I was like, this is so
Eh.
awkward. So there you go, autonomous wanking. Um, Vampire Sims. This is so gross. That talk to Sims on their period gain more desire.
Ugh.
Okay, Edward Cullen.
Right?
Sorry.
Like that's
Yeah.
that's fucking gross.
No.
That's fucking. Even though I do have I do I do have a thing. I got it on Etsy. It's to carry like my tampons and pads in it, and it's red checkered. And it says vampire tea bags.
Uh,
I thought it was pretty funny, but also now I'm thinking about it, that's really gross. But I still thought it was hilarious all at the same time. There you go. You're welcome, guys. um, so there's also like Etsy, man. You can get anything from there. There's also like personality archetypes. So every sim is assigned one or two personality like archetypes that match their traits. So they identify who the sims really are, which is weird, but it's interesting because this part I think is cool because it's not just pertaining to like the sex part of it. You know, like it's just like it gives them. It reminds me of the like the horoscope thing and the of like was that Sims 2? When they had like a horoscope and they had like all that stuff. Was that Sims 2? Yes, it was, according to Melissa.
I think it was Sims 2.
Yeah. So I like that it gives them kind of like a person because like remember like it was Sims 2 they had like a favorite food and a favorite color and a favorite like everything and they don't really have that anymore. It makes me sad. I always made
I like
my
going through and
Sims
picking all that.
my Sims always liked like the food that was in World Adventures or whatever. So you you didn't know how to make it. You went there and they're like, my Sim likes sushi, and I was like, fuck.
Like, we can't make that, Sim. Stop it. Don't be extra. Have your grilled cheese.
You better eat that goopy carbonara because that's skill level 2. That's about all we're getting. But which I really want to eat some goopy carbonara because mainly I think it's just what is it a carbonara pasta carbonara, which looks good. So I'd eat it.
They should bring out a Sims cookbook.
We were
They
talking about doing that, like just and kind of like creating the recipes and then like cooking them and we're talking about it. We're talking about that as for one of the episodes. So stay tuned if it ever comes to fruition. It might not. Could be hashtag lazy, but it might. Okay, so you can have sage, artist, hero, caregiver, jester, innocent, lover,
Lava.
greedy, or everyman. Is that like a Jack and Jill of all trades? The everyman.
I think so.
Or is that like the boat shoes do bro? Is everyman like boat shoes do bro, pop collar, or is he like what is he? What is he? Um apparently it's the Jack and Jill of all
I think it's the Jack and Jill of all traits.
So, personality can change with the traits they gain throughout their life, but it is rare. So, every personality is associated with matching conversation topics and comes with extra social interaction. So, like, if you're an artist, it's kind of like when you have like creative as your thingy-majigger, and then you can talk about painting.
You're gonna like automatically
You know what I
get
mean?
the artist archetype.
What? Yeah, I'm saying, but like, you know how like without the mod, whenever you're like, I like vegetarianism. Like, oh, talk about vegetarianism to people, which that always makes me laugh. Whenever you make your sim a vegetarian and then they give you the option to talk about vegetarianism, and I was like, that is super on brand. Because if you ever meet a vegan or vegetarian, they're going to tell you a lot.
You will
that
know.
Oh,
they
Lord.
don't that
Few
they
minutes.
don't eat the meats. If they're a vegetarian, you'll know probably about in first conversation. If they're a vegan, you're gonna know when they first, hello, I'm a vegan. Hello.
Before you even know their name, they will tell you
No,
that.
you be happy if you get a hello. You're gonna get, I'm a vegan. Sweet. I'm a Taurus. What are we doing?
I'm a
What are we
Libra.
doing?
How are you?
It's kind of how I feel like that goes. It's like, oh, I'm uncomfortable. Um. So, by the way, not all like in life, not all sim personalities get along. So you gotta it just I love this part of the game, and it made me sad. Like, I disabled Wicked Whims because I after last I mean I restalled it after last episode because y'all told me I could turn off everybody banging all the time.
Yes.
Um, 'Cause that's why I installed it. Like, I felt like my Sims became like a Skinamax porn, and I felt some kind of way about it. I was like, I feel like I can't do much because everybody keeps banging. And Penny Pizzazz just kept coming to talk. And I was like, Penny.
Too much bang time for vanity.
Yes. I just felt some kind of way. I was like, what if someone sees me doing this? Will they think that I'm a prevert?
Too much bang time for vanity.
Bang time for vanity. You're welcome. But yeah, no, but I reinstalled it after that. And that's the part that I like the most. And I kind of wish there was just one mod that kind of gives you the personality back of that. I also wish you can change your Sim's birthday, but that's just my own pet peeve because it really bothers me that they like auto set their birthday to a random day, and I'm like, the age up day or whatever. I'm like, I don't want them to age up on this day. Like, can I change
You
it?
can always age them up faster
Or slower. I got shit to do.
or slower. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I want to pick the day. I want to
Ah,
pick it.
I
Want every
want
sim
my
to have,
sim to be born on April 22nd.
and I want it to be a party day, all day party holiday. Okay, so at the end of the day, do both of y'all play with Wicked Whims on a daily basis, on like a daily sim playing basis?
Yes. It feels weird not to
Uh,
at this point.
Mm.
I have certain saves that I'll use it like all the time on, but other saves I'll turn it off.
So okay, so do you just turn, like, you uninstall it, like, till you take the folder out when you go play a certain save, or like, how do you turn it off?
Yeah, if I'm dedicated to playing that one that day, I'll like uninstall it for that time.
Oh, okay. I was like, is there a button that I'm missing to just turn it off? I still need someone to turn off Parenthood for me because fuck that pack. I hate it so much, guys. I just don't want to lose the cast, but damn it, I hate that pack. This is why I'm not allowed to be on the review for Parenthood because it's just going to be me yelling the whole time. I have to hate that fucking pack. Uh, but is there a Wicked Whims for Sims 3?
Ooh.
I
How do I
think
want to
know
say
they have
yes?
Yeah, it's not as intense as Wicked Whims for Sims 4, but there was something like that. I never messed around with it.
Yeah, I don't think I
haven't
messed
either,
around with it either.
I haven't. I don't know what Narcissus is, but Naras.
NRAS?
I feel like making it lowercase didn't help me if you know what it was, Melissa. But thank you.
It's
All right.
basically like MCCC for Sims 3.
Mm,
Oh. I didn't really start
because
messing with mods until Sims 4.
I didn't either. I didn't start messing with mods until like recently, like not recently, like yesterday, but like recently, like in the last like year of my Sims play, and that's because of this podcast and a couple Sims groups.
That is true. That is true. I have a I have Nina's Wicked Perversions also installed in mine, so I always forget which one's is it Nina or Nessa? Nissa.
What is that one?
It's
Explain
so
this.
basically it allows your sim to be a sex worker if she likes to, or he likes
Oh,
to, whatever they like to do.
do they coincide? Do they work together?
Yes, they do. They do
Oh,
work
so is
together.
that is Nessa and or Nina's? We'll figure out the actual thing and let you guys know.
It's called Wicked
Does
Perversions. I know that at least.
so, but does it on its own? Does it do anything else but that?
Um, I don't think so. I haven't played it by itself.
Okay.
I kind of feel like it goes with each other because you get all the sex and the different positions along with the being able to have someone pay you for it.
Oh, that is so cool. Can we talk about that just for a little bit?
Yes,
Like
we can.
like give me some deets. Like do they call you? Do they beep you if they want to reach you? Like how does this
So
work?
you have to register on either the phone or the computer. And you basically, what's it called?
Hold on.
Basically, you
Hold on.
register in the system.
What are you registering for? Like a back page for The Sims?
Basically, you're registering
Okay.
yourself as the sex worker.
Okay. And what is registration involved? Like do you like pick that you want anybody to call you? Do you pick does it matter? Does it say anybody who calls or
Basically, it's anyone who calls. And then you can go out and you pick an outfit. Like it can either be
Mhm.
your going out, your party outfit, your sleep outfit, or whatever. And then once you dress up as that one, then you're basically on call. You'll get a little module that says like on duty or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
put on your work outfit?
Literally, you turn on your work outfit.
What if it's winter time? Can you be on call with like boots and a parka?
You can change it to your winter outfit if you want, and people will still try to come up to you, and they will ask for different packages.
Oh God, what are the packages? It's like a handy and a little reach around tickle. Like what do we
So
got?
basically, so you can. Oh Lord, I opened a whole can of worms here with this one. So basically,
You did. I am intrigued.
so basically, you can set like which package. So it'd be like anal and below, or oral and below.
I'm
You're
sorry.
only
Hold on.
do.
Time out. Did you say anal and below? What? Why
Yes.
is that? I feel like anal is its own life. That's an intense category. I feel like everything below anal is everything else.
Basically,
Except maybe pee on sim. That might not be involved, but
I don't know, but it's great.
okay, no, but seriously, okay. So you pick your cap. So you say like, okay, handy and below, which is basically just handy in a makeout session, right? And then
Yes.
you'll pick like blowjob and below, which is a blowjob and handy. I don't I'm trying to figure out what would be your belows. Like, is it like like a tier system? Like, you remember when you would? Okay, this is gonna get weird just because I'm talking about this, and then remember when you were like you would sell something like in school, and you would
Oh
and
yeah.
they'd be like, okay, if you sell 10 cookies or 10 things in the prize, and you get this sticky hand. If you sell 20 things in a prize, you get this glow in the dark bouncy ball plus the sticky hand. Do you see what I mean? Like, is that what it is? Like,
So
each tier
basically,
goes up, it just includes everything below plus something new.
yes. So you can do
Okay.
like vaginal and below. So it'd be like you can do like it's basically from either vag or a hand job or just like a what's the other thing they call it? Teasing. Your teasing options.
I'm sorry. Do you say teething or teasing?
Teasing.
Oh, that's so much better than teething.
I was trying to figure that out. I'm like, what? What is teething?
I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know what teething was. So glad that's not what you said.
I can't.
Just want a clarification. Okay, so when you download Nisa's mod, does it come with its own set of? Does it come already preloaded with positions and skins? Like if you just downloaded Wicked Whims by itself, right, before you download any other skins, and then you download
Mm-hmm.
her mod, would it come preloaded with skins and stuff, or do you have to go download skins as well?
I think you'll have to go download skins as well.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
I was just
exactly
wondering,
sure because I'm not exactly sure because I had Wicked Whims before I had Wicked Perversions, so it was all blended together.
I will
And
have to actually investigate. 'Cause I don't have it, so I guess I'll see it. I'll take all my stuff out and see what happens.
And then you have some new aspiration tracks with it.
Is your aspiration to be a madam?
There is one called Mind Broken. So basically, you want to be a total slut if you want to, or if you want to have all the sex you want, that's perfectly fine.
It's called what?
Mind Broken. I don't know why it's called that.
Mind Broken.
Yes.
That sounds like you need a doctor of the psychiatry variety, but you know, who am I? Who am I? Go ahead. So you Mind Broken. Mm-hmm.
And then you can have an aspiration to become a trophy wife.
Oh, that's my aspiration.
Yep.
However, I'm not blonde, skinny, or willing to hold wrinkly balls in my hand, so I don't become like. But it's still a life choice. I guess you gotta know your limits.
Oh,
okay, so that is okay. So how do you know what you get paid? Do you set your prices?
So I believe you can. You can set it as like either you want it on the high or low end of it. Pretty much, I know that, but I think they have a set price. But they go for you get as much as how long as you go for. So as long as you're with your client. So like,
what if he can't pay you, or she can't pay you? What if they can't pay you?
Well, I don't know. I get paid somehow in this thing.
Somebody pays me. Okay, so like if you say you put it yourself on the high end, is that like do you not get a certain amount of client? Like so some people not do you like get a slow day because you're high ending it, or this is the most intriguing mod ever, and I am so here for it, and I'm totally downloading it after we finish this conversation, guys.
Oh, of course, go have some fun with it because it's actually a lot of fun.
I mean.
I'm gonna download it too. This is
like that, and if there's a stripper mod, I am here for it. Like I would be a stripper sex worker who's looking to be a trophy wife. That would be my trajectory of this game if that was the case. Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
That like
and
other like random things are piled with Wicked Whims.
I know, right? And then they get paid. So, like for vaginal sex, is 500 simoleons per half hour.
Nice.
Wow.
I'ma need to be a sim sex worker. I will give you a half hour. No problem. Can I take a nap?
You can if you want.
See? I'm here for this.
Anal's 800.
That's.
I feel it's a little low, personally, but okay.
Same. Yeah. That is a commitment.
That's a little bit of a commitment. Oral's 300. I guess.
Oral's 300. Some guys just don't want to finish.
You know what? That is true.
It should be a little bit higher. I would say like is that for 30 minutes or for the whole completion? That
is per half hour. So whether they complete or not.
Okay, that's fine. That's
whether you complete or not, and a half hour goes pretty fast in sim time. So
right, that's fine. And I would just keep ending transaction like we're done. We're done.
And that's a half hour.
And we're good. You can go now.
That'll be 300.
Do they like hand you the cash, or does it like end up on a side table, or does it just like end up in your bank account? Like,
It just automatically ends up in your bank account.
I wish it was on as like a side table.
And then what is something else? Oh, and then I think it's in a lot trait that comes with it.
Is it a brothel?
It can be a call center. So when you're on that lot, you'll get more phone calls for more people.
In my head, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking of a whole bunch of people sitting in like a room with headphones on, like a call center, and I was like,
that's what I was picturing too.
oh, it's my turn. Okay. Take off your headset, switch yourself to out of office, and go.
And then the lot will get some of your proceeds for using them.
Oh wait, are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wait, the lot gets some of your money?
Yes.
Wait, who gets the lot money?
I don't know. This takes it from your cut.
Who's getting this cash?
Like, I keep the call center going somehow.
What kind of free parking ass monopoly shit is this? Like, who's getting this money? Like, can I make my house that so that I can get the money? Like, do I get the money if my house is a call center on my lot?
I don't know. I don't think I've tried that actually.
Well, that's happening today too. I'll report back, guys. Because I'm offended. That 30-minute handy.
You can always have them come to your house for the handy, and you keep all the money.
This is true.
There you go.
Then they know where my sim lives. Or they want to stop back for like fruitcake or something. No one needs that. Because then
But be careful, because they'll call you back a lot, and it's annoying.
What, do they just like to talk?
No, oh my god. I don't think I have a screenshot, but they'll be like, hey baby, I like that. It's like, hey baby, I can't, I keep thinking of that sweet pussy, bring it on over here, or something like that. It's hella perverted. And then you can either like politely decline or like politely like accept, or just say like, fuck you, no.
That's my answer. That's also her dollar, so I guess not. But okay, so I am. So okay. You know how like when you talk to anybody, then they become in your little like thing as an acquaintance. Do they become an acquaintance since you fucked them?
I think I always do like a little chat beforehand anyway for my sim, so I think they'll end up being in there somehow. Oh, I think they do, because once you like interact with anyone, like anyhow, you earn some kind of friendship towards that.
So you just have a little pre-game chat, like, how's it going? How was your day?
How's it going? What's the service today? Okay, cool.
What tier were you wanting? I was just wondering, like, are we doing a handy today?
What package are we doing?
And how long? Say half an hour. That's all I got for you today. So half an hour is all you're gonna get.
I can squeeze you in from 4:30 to 5.
That's all we got. So your time is allotted.
And then, it's so much fun. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. And then this is probably gonna be another episode, but if you also have base mental drugs, it adds a whole nother layer onto it, and I can't.
Oh man. Well, we have decided what our next one's going to talk about. We're going to talk about when you add, because I did play with base mental because I wanted to make a bakery dispensary.
Ooh,
so
yes.
It was nice. So all of my things were infused with weed.
Yes. Right now, my sim is the biggest drug dealer on the campus.
Oh, you made them a drug dealer in Brightchester.
Yes, I did. One at Brightchester and one at Foxbury.
Foxbury Farms. Nice.
Yep. Gotta do that hustle through college, man.
It's how you hustle. It's how you hustle through college.
Yep. Gotta pay for it somehow.
Oh, that's. I mean, that's not how I paid for college, but I feel like I should
have. Well, that's how your Sim's gonna pay for college.
True. All right. Anything else that we didn't cover? Any other random mods that we don't know about that kind of tie in with this? I know that basemental does work really well with this. I will say be very careful if you have any massive amounts of mods. Like if you have, like basemental, because basemental and Wicked Whims and MCCC, however many C's are in there, as well as Slice of My Life, all those are pretty big mods, and they'll start to like jumble your game. So
yeah,
I would like pick and choose which ones you wanted to do. Maybe think about it. Like a lot of them also overlap. So make sure that you're like, okay, well, Wicked Whims gives you the menstruation part, which is annoying, but so does Lights of Life. Lights of Life gives you pimples. Do you really want pimples?
Nope.
Kind of got it right. I was always having a hormonal breakout in that bitch, and I was like, stop. My sim is a young adult. This is not okay. So I would just say be very careful unless your computer can fucking do it. I wouldn't have them all be a thing that you do.
And then when you go, always look to update your mods and your skins of the other positions.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely. It's very important, I would say, to keep like a track somewhere, like not a spreadsheet, but like a Word document or whatever of where you're getting your stuff from, so that you can always remember to update it when patches or anything comes out, or if it starts to get janky on you. So you remember where you got it, because you can go in a rabbit hole of downloading a whole bunch of shit, and then you don't remember where you got anything, and you can't update shit. So
I ended up doing that with Sims 3, and I lost a bunch of stuff when I switched computers too.
Oh, I hate that. Did we touch base on the attractiveness they put in Wicked Whims?
No, but go.
Oh shit. So they have. I haven't played with it much.
Oh fuck. Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'll just mention it. I wasn't explaining it all, but no. So they have these new attractiveness. So your sim has like certain things that they're attracted to other sims to be a little more picky. So they can be attracted to someone with average build, or who's a larger build, or blue eyes, brown eyes, don't like ghosts, do like ghosts, don't want a fucking alien, do want a fucking alien.
Oh, they don't like ghosts. Don't like goats, man.
I don't want to think a ghost is attractive, okay? And then whenever your sim does see someone, a little pop-up will happen, and a little flirty modulate will come up, be like, ooh, this person's attractive. Do we want to go see who this person is?
I want to know who you are.
But sometimes the other sim isn't always attracted to you. So you got to be careful with that one.
That's too much like real life to me.
I know.
Yeah.
Sitting at the bar, and you're like, oh, he cute. I'm gonna go over and say hello. And he's like, ooh, but your face, nah, killing it. And I'm like, ooh. Well, let me have one of those vodka Diet Cokes real quick, because you just hurt my life.
And then your sim could also think someone is really unattractive and give them a negative modulate. It's really mean.
Like when you're around them, you're just feeling like real sad.
Yes. Or uncomfortable.
That is very much like parenthood. Whenever you have a teen sim, and they're just like, every time the parent would come around, they're just like really uncomfortable because they are tense because their parent was around, and they're just like annoyed. I'm just like, seriously. It's the most annoying moodlet ever because your parents always in the damn house, so you're just like, oh my fucking god.
Be like, you're kind of a teenager. You live here. Your parents aren't going anywhere.
You
Calm
fucking
yourself.
live here.
Gotta deal with it.
Ugh. But I like it. There's yeah, like it's very reminiscent to Sims 2. Like Sims 2, you can say you like this, and this, and that's what I kind of like about that. Some features of this mod, not the sex part, 'cause that was not in Sims 2. But like the attractiveness and the traits and how they actually affect your personality and they affect things. And I don't know why they got rid of that in Sims 4. Like I don't feel like that wasn't like a major thing that would make it more work. But maybe I don't know. I don't make games, so look, I
You're
can't.
like, I don't know. I wasn't there in the board meetings when they were deciding this.
I wasn't there. I was
Deciding
off
to
that day. I was off that day. It was like it was my time to shine. So let's see. Final thoughts on Wicked Whims. If you had never downloaded it and like would you if you'd never downloaded it all, you've never played it before, kind of a deal, like do you think that your game would be as fun? Do you feel like you need it to have fun in the game? Is it like cocaine?
I feel like once you have it, it's hard to go back. Once you've seen your Sims having sex without any pixelation, it's hard to unsee that. It's a little hard.
I've been watching a lot of Intervention, guys, so sorry for the drug references.
Is it like cocaine? Yes, it is.
Like cocaine. Once you try it, you're like, oh. That's more like meth. Like once you try it, according to Intervention, they're like, I guess I could live without it, but why? Life is so much faster. Everything is a little more awesome until you pick your skin out because of the source. Anyway, Intervention, guys, it's a thing. I watched an episode where a girl she had been doing cocaine, I think, or heroin for so long that she had no more veins, so she was injecting it in her bum, like up her bum, as an enema kind of bum. And then she would lay on the bed so it could like marinate in there, and then she would be high.
Oh, well.
I know that was a thing.
I did not know that was a thing.
I feel like at that point, just let it go. Your life is trash.
You're like,
well, she had veins, but she couldn't like poke them anymore.
They were like all hardened up or whatever.
Yeah, I mean they were all hardened. You know what I mean, neighborhood editor Melissa. I'm not putting fun names. You know what I meant. Anyway, but I don't know. Like I feel like I played with and without it. It does add a different dynamic to the game and a little bit more realism. And the other parts of it, besides just like the naked parts, but the other parts of it just kind of, I think it adds a cool aspect to the game. And I'm really interested with this like sex mod. Like really
Oh yeah.
What about you, Jess?
I do like that realism that it brings to the game. And yeah, the games that I do have, I do use it with. It's a lot more fun, and definitely not the crushed Sonic Ice of the regular game.
No one wants crushed Sonic Ice. But yeah, no, I feel like that. After playing, I took all the mods out. I always take all my mods out whenever I get a new expansion pack because I want to just play that pack by itself without anything else to interfere with it. So I haven't had mods in my game in a little bit because I've been playing my sim that's in university, and I don't think that I will play it with my university sim because I don't think I want to see university teens having sex.
It's annoying. They won't go to their own rooms.
But
What's the point of assigning beds if we're not going to use their own beds? Just say.
look, I was still annoyed that when she got into her dorm room, there were no rooms by herself. Like I was like,
Oh yeah.
I kicked someone out. I'm like, no, she's not sharing a room with anybody. So I kicked somebody out the room. Like, fuck you. It's her bed now.
Dang.
And I locked the door. I locked the door so they couldn't come back in. I didn't like. It's like she's not going to have a double room. She's too good for this. So yeah, that's how that went. And also, I feel like she had a double room. I'd be like, ugh. But yes. All right. So we have talked all about. Now we've kind of done all the ins and outs and things of Wicked Whims, and we've got to have fired Jerry Springer final thoughts. Jerry Springer final thoughts about it. Kind of hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys go and download or find new parts to play in Wicked Whims or the Sex Worker mod. And I feel like
Perversions.
Wicked Perversions. I couldn't remember the name. Thank you. And
You're
now
welcome.
we'll have to make another After Dark episode about basemental drugs, I think. Because that is a
Being
fun
in
mod.
California, am I allowed to smoke while we have that episode? I feel like it's only befitting.
I feel like it is. I can't in Texas because red state.
Hey,
Also, the smell makes
I'm
me
in
vomit.
Illinois. We can now.
Oh yeah.
But we'll have to do that because it is fun, but it is definitely something that it's like it'd be great to have an episode on it so you can explain things that like I did wrong at first because I didn't realize like where to put the person, your drug dealer.
Oh yeah.
I think it's easier that way. So yeah.
Cool beans.
All right, guys. Anything else?
I say definitely download Wicked Whims at least once. Give it a try.
Yeah.
Not everyone,
Try
not
it
for
out.
everyone, but try it out. Not for you. Okay,
Find some
uninstall it.
aspects on animations that you like.
And also, it adds a different element to like if you have quote unquote not like if you're not not quote unquote if you're not in a hetero relationship, they have different aspects of it that's really cool because you can add toys to the mix, you can add strap-ons to the mix, you can add all kinds of things to the mix, or even if you're in a hetero relationship, you can add strap-ons to the mix, and then they have the animation thingy for like pegging if that's what you're into. They have all of this stuff in there, so it's like you can kind of add a dynamic to your game to make it more real and customizable. Customizable. That's it. That's the word for you. So it's kind of fun to find all those different interactions as well, and even the toys that come with them. So make sure you find those. Find the toys that come with them because they're in their own separate little pack. Yeah, we want to thank you guys for giving your doll hairs every month. It's very nice of you.
Thank you.
We
I
appreciate
know, thank
it.
you.
We do this for free, but it's so nice to have a little bit of extra chunk of change that we can use to give back to our listeners. So that's always nice. I will catch you guys on the next Cow Plant episode. Make sure you bring your water or vodka, whatever.
Vodka.
I'm assuming Allie will be on our next basemental talk about because you know all about it.
Why do I know about all the bad stuff? It's just how
It's not bad. It's just different. And you will definitely
I come out of the shadows just for sex and drugs. This is how this works.
rock and roll, girl.
Damn straight.
You're gonna catch Jess on the next Social Bunny. And are you basemental friendly? Do you want to be on that one too? Well, sign you up.
Yeah.
Slide on over. All right. So we'll see you guys in the next After Dark episode. We won't see you because we can't. So we'll just talk to you.
We'll talk at you.
You'll hear us. Yes.
Yeah. Talk in the general direction. Okay. Allie, when you want to send us off?
Oh shit. I don't know how. What are we doing? What?
It's back to the real world, silly.
Oh, we're back to the real world. I've had 2 vodkas, y'all. I'm sorry.
Always with Diet Coke. Okay, bye.
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 All hail the Simpsons.
Barish. Dag dag.